Okay, if you remember, we'll start with the nose. Actually, we'll start with the center line. And the nose is going to be as wide as the eyes. The V basically is a way of just, by the way, if you notice, I put marks down from the center, like when I do say the mouth, which is as wide as the middle of the eyes. I put marks because I'm measuring from here to here and from here to here to see if they're symmetrical. It's important, especially on a front view, but it's always important. Okay, so just to review the nose a little tiny bit, you got the ball of the nose here, sitting in the V. Okay, then you've got the nostril wings to each side of it, looking like kind of two tombstones on the side of a circus ball. And by the way, you'd have the bridge, of course, overlapping from above. Now, here's the base of the tombstone. That's actually where your nostrils are going to fit in, right about there. And then you have, it comes down like this, and you have the underplane of the nose. And nostrils themselves are right about there. Again, look side to side, make sure it's fairly symmetrical. Now, the lips. The upper lip is like a stretched out M. It's got a dip in the middle. That dip in the middle, part of it is formed by, I'm not sure of the scientific name, but there's a dip in your upper lip, between your lips and your nose. And then you have the whole mouth barrel. The mouth barrel tends to, you think of it as starting from the nostrils. The important thing about the mouth barrel is it goes over your teeth. So here you have the lower lip, which is like a stretched out U, and then there's the underlip before it hits the chin. Now, as far as the planes go, basically, like the nose, you have one front and the other side. So you have three planes. Okay, this one goes to, on the lower lip, on the upper lip, you have that dip as well. And the corners of the mouth tend to go a little bit upward, like that, on a younger person, not as you get older. Okay, so you've got here, again, a front plane and another side plane. The lower lip, you still have, well, let's talk about the underlip, well, whatever you want to call it. Here to here. And then this is the chin coming up. So you have 1, 2 being the middle plane, and 3. And you can actually think of this as having 1, 2, and 3. And then this is, of course, the top plane of the chin. Okay, so let's just, for clarity's sake, I'm going to darken the underplanes. Now, the lips, depending on the person, they start to turn real noticeably right about there. And this is an underplane. We're doing the center ones. But even here, you end up with, it rolls under. It gradates under, depending which way the light's going. The other thing that's really important about the mouth barrel is the mouth is not flat. Okay, so when you draw the mouth in a 3/4 view, you're picturing it being on a curved surface. Think of it like this. Okay, and then the lips the center of the lips, which will be right about here, are going to feel like they're on that curve. So you have the dip, and here's the lower lip, and now you have a feeling of how the mouth really sits on the face on a 3/4 view, dimensionally.